So, the green circle at the top. What fractional part is the circle divided into? How many parts? 2. What is the measure of the unshaded angle? So if it's, and I want you to write, how do we solve it if we didn't know it? 360 divided by what? Divided by 2, and that equals what? 180 degrees. So what is the total measure of all the shaded angles? There's only one, so what is the shaded angle? 180 degrees. So it has to add up to a total of 360. All the angles together have to add up to 360. Okay, how many equal parts? We really just did this one over here, so let's go. That one's in 3. And then we need to do 360 divided by 3. We said that was 120 degrees. And then the 2 yellows were what? The 2 yellows equaled how many degrees? Dalton? Dalton, you've really done a 180. Just kidding. Get it? Because earlier I used him as my example. Okay. Okay, how many equal parts is this circle divided into? Mason?
4.
4. How can I find the measure of this part? What do I need to do, Max, to find out how many degrees this part is? Okay, we've been doing the same thing every time. Are you following along?
Oh, it's 90. Oh, it's 90 degrees.
360, that's the total degrees in the circle, divided by 4 because there's 4 parts. Okay, so how much is this unshaded part worth? 90. It's a 90-degree angle. So what about these 3 parts? What are their total measure? What's the total measure of these 3 parts? I should see lots of hands in the air. Claire? Not 220. Not 120. Look, this one's 90.
Bless you.
So it's 90 times 3. Or 90 plus 90 plus 90. She's got it. What do you got, Claire? 90 times 3. $270 degrees. 90 plus 90 is 180 plus another 90 is 270. Okay, and then how many parts is this circle divided into? 6. So how do I find the measure of this white angle? Sam, how do I find the measure of this?
How do you find the measure of light? So you do 360 divided by 6.
Very good. And that equals what? And that equals what? 60. 60 degrees. So then what is the measure of this part? If this is 60 and the whole thing is 360, what is this part? Ethan, what do you think all the blue parts together are? 300 degrees. What? I know, it's going to be so fun when we have my birthday party in a minute. Okay. Shh. You can if you have a protractor. But in real life, if you don't have a protractor, then it's helpful to know. Okay. Look at page 99. Okay, I'll wait on you to be listening. I will wait on you to be listening. No? Are you ready? Okay, the 4th grade teachers are celebrating Mrs. Smith's birthday. Her dessert was a round cake. She cut the cookie cake into 8 equal pieces. What is the angle measure of each piece? Color in the cookie cake above with the correct angle measure. So, if we cut it into, it's 360 degrees. How am I going to find the angle measure of each piece? Max? Yep, divide by what? How many pieces are there? 8. So, who can tell me the degrees of each piece, the angle measure of each piece of cake? Who knows it? Harper, you trying to figure it out? Who's doing 360 divided by 8? Most of us probably don't have that one in our head. 360 divided by 8. Who's got it? Alec? You probably want to write it down. Solve it like this. Avery? 45. 8 can go into 360 40 times. Okay, that's 8. 40 times 8 is 320. When I subtract, I have 40 left. 8 can go into 45 times. That gives me 45. So each one is 45 degrees. Now, it says color in the angle measure. You want to start at 0. You want to start at 0. And I'm pointing this out because you're going to do the next one with a partner. So you want to start with 0 and go to 45 degrees. Now, look. When you get to that 0, that 45, use a straight edge and make that nice and straight. Use a straight edge there so you know where to color to. Okay? Now, I'm coloring this in quick, but when you do the next one, you're going to take your time and color it neatly. Okay? So you're eating, if your cake, you know, usually pizza comes in a circle divided into 8 pieces. So if they're evenly divided, they would each be 45 degrees. Okay? Then do the next piece. So another 45 degrees. What will that take me to? From here to what? From 45 to what? Sam? 90. And I don't have to do my straight edge, but I'm going to switch colors. Shh. Okay. And then I'm going to color in my next piece. Where will that take me to? Where will the next piece take me to? 10, 20, 30? Where will it take me to? What do you think, Trace? 10, 20, 30, 45. 135. Okay? You only need 2 colors. Okay, I'm going to color in my next one. Where will it take me to? What number? What number will it take me to? My 4th piece. Well, you only have to count 45. So here's 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. But wait a minute, that shouldn't be right. It should be, hold on. Oh yeah, 180. I'm sorry, I was thinking it should be 190. It should be 180. That's right. Yeah. Mine is like a cake you might have at a gender reveal party.
Mine looks like a cake where you would get it at the pawn shop.
Okay. Now, what about the next piece? Where's that going to take me to? Where's the next piece going to take me to? What number? Every hand should be up or counting. It's easy to count, guys. 45.
225.
225. Use a straight edge on all the ones that you don't have a full line. Count it out. Okay. Now where's where's my next one gonna take me to? 260? From 225 plus 40 would be 265. And then 5 more takes me to 275. I mean 270. So something that you should notice here is 45 plus 45 is 90. So a fourth of your circle is 90 degrees. Okay, so when you do your 45 and your 45, that's going to take up a fourth of a circle. Okay, what about my next 45? What's it going to take me to? Mason.
315.
315. 10, 20, 30, 45. Well, look. From 270 to 280 is 10. To 290 is 20. To 300 is 30. To 310 is 40. And 315 is 45. Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Birthday party. She doesn't have that much cake.
I can only invite 7 friends.
I'm one of them. Me. No, you're not a friend. She's picking her favorites, of course. Yeah, I'm not your friend. I'm one of your favorites. I'm definitely one of the favorites.
Okay, and then the last piece takes us to 360. Okay, and then answer the question at the bottom.
45 degrees. Cookie piece is 90 degrees. You're the she of the Karen. I don't think it's a ransom, but I see Lucy.
Okay, I'm ready to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the measure for each cookie piece is what? 45 degrees. Okay? And are they acute pieces or obtuse pieces? Right. Here's a bit of, this is called a bit of advice from Miss Manners. Never take an obtuse piece of cake from the birthday party. Like, people will be like, oh my gosh, they're so rude. They just took the biggest piece of cake. Oh, she doesn't like a lot of icing. Okay, so look at this one. Adrian is having a pizza party. 9 guests are at the party. 3 pizzas are ordered for all the guests. Now that's important. 3 pizzas. Each pizza is cut into 10 equal slices. What is the angle measure for each slice of pizza? And what is the angle measure for 7 slices of pizza? Okay, so don't forget to start at the 0 when you go. Now, I'm waiting on you to be listening. You're going to have to use a straight edge because it's not going to be a multiple of 10 or even a multiple of 5. Okay, so figure out your angle just like we did here, and then you'll need at least 2 colors to color each slice of pizza. Okay, you may want to check your number with me to make sure you have the right angle measure before you start coloring.